Alright guys, what's going on? This is Mike with another Dirty Promotions video. This is a pump that we modify, and it's a 2-liter poly, and this actually is a very versatile piece of equipment because it can be used by both in window tinting and the guys that do the mobile car washing, detailing, all that kind of stuff, for a lot of reasons, right? These right here, they have several upgrades from just being a regular poly pump for your continuous flow of liquid and chemicals and all that kind of stuff. So we have installed here a Schrader valve, and this is a wonderful thing. So you can air it up real quickly. This right here is a release valve that it comes with it, and additionally we do install a flex tubing inside with one of our very superb 40 micron clean water filters. And why is that important? Well, for the window tinters, they always love to have no mysteries on their installation. So mysteries being breakdowns of the soaps that they use and whatever. Here, every time that they open it, what's on the hands, top here, in the sink and whatever, could fall in there particle by particle by particle, and then in the long run you might have several of them on the bottom and stuff like that. And when you're doing your tinting, of course, you'll pick them up. When you're doing PPF, which I forgot, yeah, for the PPF guys also, you'll pick up some stuff and a very large hood, a little black speck. It's never good. Anyway, so I'm going to show you why it is that I chose to have this type of setup versus other setups and whatever. This right here, what I love about it, totally love about it, is that instead of this mechanical device, which I'll be very honest, any mechanical device like this that relies on a rubber band seal like all the other ones there, whether it be Viton or not, they get clogged with a little bit of glycerin, this, that, it's not that they tear. What happens is that the glycerin, whatever, gets kind of dry, so the sleeve, the O-ring slips off, and then of course you're going to have to disassemble it, blah, 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 clean it, and then put this O-ring back, and it'll glide back and forth the way it was supposed to do, right? Like up and down, whatever. I my preference is not to use this. I would prefer to use this all the time, but not everybody has access to some quick air at their shop. So, Dirty, how much pounds of pressure? The thing is, you don't need to worry about it. So, if you get some of your bottles and the inbox, yeah man, why is there water inside we test the units out before they go out, because sometimes they go out of the country, and for me to redo this, it's very expensive. Just getting out of the country is like 30 bucks, 20 bucks, etc., etc. So people from Washington, Colorado, California, it's postage, it's time lost, it's me dropping the ball, not checking the devices correctly. So let me go ahead and show you here real quick. So if you have a shop, all you're gonna do is this. And how much Dirty? Well, whenever this pops, you're ready to go. So this is the way we test them, okay? We have to develop them, and that's pretty much it. So it's really full of air versus every fucking couple of seconds this bullshit, right? So it's ready to rock and roll. It's hissing a little bit from here, which is the release valve. And of course, we test them. Now, right now that it's full of air, I have to check for leaks all the way around, and you can see how it's going to work. Your adjustable valve here in the front, and it has a lot of pressure inside. I mean, when you're going to do your water PPF, is that, for the people that do the mobile car washing and detailing stuff like that, imagine this with ONR. Imagine it with that Black Fury thing, for the bug spray or decontamination, wheel wells, all that kind of stuff. That instead of that stupid and bullshit, put your best liquid here. And the thing is, I know there's tanks that can also be used, but what would you rather pay, like $28 or whatever, or 200 and some, 300 and some for a fucking stainless tank, right? And of course, the chemical here is pretty much appropriate. Like if you're gonna do wheels or wells or decontaminate, pretty much the amount of this liquid is gonna pretty much do for your whole thing. You can have several of these with several chemicals. For tinting, you can have this. For PPF, you can have this with hot water inside. Mignor pretty much showed that it really takes hot water very well versus other units he's tried. So I'm very happy that that is working out very well. So whenever you're going to open it and stuff like that, of course you do your release valve and you're done and ready to go. So that's pretty much the demonstration. You open it, you do your thing. And the reason that I put that flex tubing, I didn't talk about it enough. This flex tubing, let's be very, very realistic. I know that, hey, can I do all this? Well, hold on. Why would you want to do this when that's not the way you tint windows? You tint windows like this, you PPF like this. Now, be very honest, on a back window that is like so much space and this is not going to go, we will do this for sure. And see, if this tubing right here will be straight, then it will be kind of like misfiring water because it's not picking up enough water. When the water moves back and forth, it won't pick it up. Flex tubing makes it go to the floor, and of course you won't miss a spray whether you're in this way or you're this way. And that's the reason for the flex tubing, the reason for this, and the reason for the release valve. So this unit right here, it's selling so well that I'm gonna post a picture of the other shipment I got because I can't keep up. As a matter of fact, I ran out and it took me like 2 weeks to get my other stuff in, and I did, and there it is. Guys, have an awesome day. dirty-tools.com, you'll find them there.